Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Moriarty, also known as Flowntown on Steemit and the other platforms. Today's video, we're going to walk you through mapping an EOS public key to an Ethereum wallet from scratch. The goals of this video are going to begin by creating a new wallet in MetaMask. We are then going to transfer some EOS tokens to that wallet from BitShares. We will then confirm the EOS tokens are in the wallet address, generate our EOS key pair, register the ETH wallet address to the new EOS public key, and then confirm that we've done all of this properly and make sure that our EOS key and ETH wallet address are properly mapped and registered. We're going to begin by going to metamask.io. This is where we will download the official plugin and browser extension that we will then use as our Ethereum wallet. Once you have it installed, go click the logo in the top right, work your way through the terms and conditions, and you'll be prompted to create a password. Make sure you pick something fairly safe. This is what we'll be using to unlock the wallet. Once we click create, MetaMask is going to give us a 12-word seed phrase. It's extremely important that you write this down and store it in a safe place. I cannot stress enough how important it is that you keep these words safe and in a physically secure location. This is what's going to allow us to restore the wallet if we were ever to lose our password or have some type of computer, hardware, software issue that could potentially lock us out of the wallet. It's going to be tempting to just copy and paste this into a text file and save it on your computer, but I want to stress that that is a very bad thing to do. There's many publicized incidents of hackers gaining access to people's computers and being able to steal their funds because they pick up a seed file or private keys that are stored in plain text. Once that's done, we confirm that we have it stored safely and we've created our Ethereum account in MetaMask. The next step of this tutorial is to go to BitShares now and transfer some EOS tokens into our wallet. So we're going to log into BitShares. Please bear with me. I have to physically type my password whenever I perform any actions. And this is important because what we just talked about, I physically write my passwords down and store them in a safe spot. And it just means that it takes a little bit longer to log in, so please bear with me as I hunt and peck through this password. And then we're going to work on withdrawing the EOS to our new Ethereum wallet. So once we get logged into BitShares, we're going to go to the withdrawal page, and I'm going to show you how to get our new Ethereum address so we can just withdraw directly to. You're going to go into MetaMask, look at the copy address to clipboard in the little three-dot menu that you see there, and we're going to paste that in to our withdrawal field. And the reason we can just send directly to Ethereum addresses is that the current EOS token is simply an ERC20 compatible placeholder for what will eventually be a 1-to-1 ratio of EOS mainnet tokens when it is launched. Our transaction has been confirmed and has gone through, and now we're going to go see how we can figure out that the tokens made it to our wallet. Now there's two ways we can quickly make sure that the EOS tokens made it to our wallet. I have a bit of shame to bear. I improperly added the EOS token information, and that's why we're showing up as 0 here. So we can actually just go through Etherscan, which is a block explorer, and using the three-dot menu that we've used before, we click View Account on Etherscan, and we can see that there are tokens in this wallet. To then properly add it to our MetaMask wallet, we're going to go back to the wallet. We're going to click on the Add Token, and then we're going to paste in the EOS token contract address. Type in the token symbol for EOS and leave the decimals at 8. Once that information is inputted properly, we're cooking with fire, and it shows up with the proper EOS logo in our MetaMask wallet. Now, moving forward, we're going to be using my Ether wallet to interact with the contract and register our public key. This video, we're using the NADE JDE key generator. We're going to copy and paste our public key, and I've already written down and safely stored my private key. To reiterate the security issues like we talked about with the seed phrase earlier in the video, it's very important that you write it down and store it in a safe place. Once I've copied my public key to the clipboard, we're going to go use my Ether wallet, and I like to check gas prices to make sure I'm not overpaying for a transaction on the Ethereum network. And I like to use my Ether wallet because it's an easy and straightforward way to interact with the smart contract. Now we have to interact with the EOS contract. We're going to go to the contracts link on my Ether wallet, select EOS contribution from the drop-down menu, and click Access. Actually see here that they have the basic information on how to properly register and map your EOS key. We're going to select Register from the function menu, and this will give us a place to type our public key as well as access our wallet. We're going to paste our EOS public key. It'll start with EOS. We're then going to scroll down a little bit, select MetaMask/Mist. That's what we're using to write to the contract. And then we're going to click Write. At this point, a pop-up will determine, what our gas limit is. We want to make sure that we're sending 0 ETH and that our gas limit is above 90,000. Because it's always a bit more expensive to interact with smart contracts as opposed to just paying general transaction fees. Once we have that all filled out, we're going to click Generate Transaction. Yes, I am sure. Make the transaction, and that's going to prompt us to then sign the transaction. So we go up to our MetaMask wallet, and this is where we will reset, submit, or reject, and we want to submit. So our transaction has been broadcast to the network. Now we have to wait for the Ethereum network to confirm our transaction, and we can monitor that live by going to our account on the Block Explorer Etherscan. We're going to sit here, going to click refresh real quick, and we should see the transaction pop up. As you can see here, it was a few seconds ago. It's going out of our wallet because we are sending a transaction out to the network and interacting with the smart contract. What we'll then be able to do is click the transaction hash, and it's already actually gone through. This is a kind of rare day where the Ethereum network is not overloaded, and we're able to confirm our transaction in less than 30 seconds. And as you can see down here, we paid about 60 cents US dollar value in gas to get it done. Now there's one final step for our video. We're going to go back to my Ether wallet contracts page to interact with the contract to confirm that our keys was properly mapped to our Ethereum address. So just like we did a moment ago, we're going to go to the contract page, select EOS, click Access, and instead of the function Register Now, we're going to go down and select function Keys. Once that pops up, we see an address. They're looking for our Ethereum address. We go back to MetaMask. We copy our address to the clipboard. We paste, and then we're going to click Read. If we've been successful, as we have, the string will then show our EOS public key, and that's how you can confirm that you're properly mapped on the network and your EOS public key is tied to your new MetaMask wallet address. So we've accomplished all the goals we set out at the beginning of the video. We created a new wallet, we transferred some EOS into it, we confirmed that they were there, we generated our EOS key pair, and we registered and confirmed that we properly registered a new EOS public key to our Ethereum wallet address. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope this was useful and helpful for you. Please feel free to ask any questions in the comments or hit me up in the Telegram group where I'm happy to help.